Good evening. We are about to go live. We are going live. We've got some great things to share with you today. That way, as you can see, we have a new little winter ebook which has the oils that are on special this month, as well as lots of ways to use them. So we're going to quickly have a flick through that in a second, and then we will do Essential Oils Made Easy. So if you are tuned in, please say hello down in the comments. I do see the comments at some stage during the night. So yeah, do that. And if you want to follow us on all the socials, that way, scan the QR code with your phone. If you're watching on your PC or your tablet, just grab your phone and scan the QR code. That pops me into your contacts, and all my website and all the website links and everything are there under my name. So that's there as well. Okay. Should probably start with who I am. So I am Tiatheoillady, and been an aromatherapist for about 25 years now, and with doTERRA for 5. I'm a silver leader. Hi, Irma. I see Irma's already with us, so good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, so silver leader with my team is the Together Inspiring Amazing team, of which Irma is part of. So we have quite a few in there, including 2 new folk. We had Amanda join us last week, and we've had Kirsty join us today. So that's a bit exciting. So it's good to see that we are continuing to grow as more people learn or want to learn about natural solutions and ways to create low tox changes and more natural changes to their families and their lifestyle. So that's always a positive thing. With winter coming up, there's always seasonal issues coming up. So we've had 3 seasonal kits being released in the last day, and then this little book. So let's have a quick look at the book. Okay, so there's sort of a few things in there. This book is actually on Tiatheoillady or on our Together Inspiring Amazing group. You can duck in and download it. You can keep a copy for yourself. So there's lots of great things in there, including the oils that are on special. So, and some of these oils we don't have all the time, because we don't have star anise, we definitely don't have dill, and the Nourish kit only comes out every now and then. So there are caraway too. So there are a few oils that we don't always stock, so they are limited edition ones. But here's some great recipes on that use those particular oils, which is great. So there's a whole pile of stuff there. You don't have to try and madly screenshot it, because this is a downloadable ebook and it's already on the page for you. So there are some great things. Then in the self-care range, we've got the Kananga, that's not the Kananga and the Hinoki and the Rosalina and the Ravansara, they're not oils that we usually have. We do have the others, and things like the body butter. The body butter's amazing. It's a beautiful, thick, rich cream, for especially suitable in winter. I use it on my legs a lot, and things like dried feet, dried hands. It is amazing. And not only is it available at the moment, but it's at a reduced price. So everything that's in this ebook has actually been reduced in price as well. And then again, there's a whole pile of recipes and ideas for you. And then we've got a couple of the limited edition bags and things that were available during convention there. And this is awesome. So the Brevi diffuser is, how much is it? Let me see. I'm trying to see the price there. What is it? $30. That's wholesale, and we were selling that last time it came out for $65. So that's a great price. Be aware though that wholesale prices are if you've got your own wholesale account. Otherwise, it is a little bit more than that. Okay, bath bombs. There's some heaps of stuff in there. These beautiful blends, they're limited edition. They're not always available. So there's quite a few things in the ebook for you, which is great. like I said, you can jump in and download that at any time. It's not something that you had to madly try and screenshot and things, because it is there. Okay, it has been a long day, but we are going to get into essential oils made easy. Now, where did my screen go? Ah, there it is. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so that's the class we're going to do. Now, this book, not that book, wrong one. This one. Okay, this book, the link goes up nearly weekly into Tiatheoillady and the Together Inspiring Amazing group. And this is just a bit of a guidebook, and it's got lots and lots of ideas in it on about the oils, how to use them safely, how to dilute them, a little bit about doTERRA, why having your own wholesale account's a good idea. So there's a whole pile of info in that. Please download it when you get the chance, and print it off if you want to, like I do. I like to actually see things. So that one is there. But for those that don't have their own account, this class is just makes it easy. Like, oils are amazing, and if they're used properly, they are very safe to use, but you don't have to get too complicated about it. So that's why we do the Essential Oils Made Easy class. That's why it's one of my favorites. So we will get started. If you've already got your own account, awesome. Thanks for joining us. And it is a brilliant class, because I find every time you do a class, you pick up something new, especially if you're new to oils. You will last time you might have gone, oh, the diffuser, excellent. And today you'll go, so I can use it in the diffuser and I can use it on my skin. So that's why joining in and following along with the class more than once isn't a bad idea. So let's get started with it. There's my screen, just so I can see what we're doing. Okay, so I've already introduced myself. I'm team leader and aromatherapist and wellness advocate. And these are my top line leaders, Jody, Emma, Susie, and Mary. So we have lots of people within our team. They've all come from varying backgrounds. They've all got their own little things happening. And, some are doing oils, some are just using them because they are good for your family. They are good choices, natural choices. So you'll find that we come from a wealth of experience and different ways of using them. The goal of this class is to empower you. So we're going to cover 3 cool things about oils. We're going to cover 3 ways to use oils, and how to get them in your home at the best price is always a good thing. These are a couple of my favourite slides, because I love that essential oils work really quick. Okay, once you breathe them in, they get into your system really quickly. So if you are stressing and you need to, chill a little bit, then rolling the oil on your hand and breathing it in works really quick. Okay, if you've got a headache, rolling a little bit of peppermint or past tense or lavender on your temples is going to get into your system really quickly. And best yet, they're polite. Within 24 hours, there is no traces in your system. Now, I mentioned, like, if you've got a headache, you can use the lavender, you can use the peppermint, you can use those things. Once you've got a headache, you need to have those things on hand so that you can use them for your headache, don't you? Like, getting a headache and then having to think what you need and having to go and buy it or purchase it kind of defeats it. So that's the next slide there. That's why I like to think I take a proactive approach to my health. So I like to have my oils handy, and in fact I've got them right here. I like to have my oils handy so that when I need them, I've got them. And you don't have to have a massive collection, because the oils are very adaptable. Like, lavender is calming, but it'll fight an infection. It will help you sleep. So they have multiple uses. So just start is a great way to be proactive and, get a couple going and start using them and get used to what they do and how your body reacts and how your family feel about it. And yeah, just grow them as you go. And people go, oh my god, you've got like everything. Well, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've been doing doTERRA for 5. So yeah, I do have a lot of the oils because I use them. So, and I like to have them so that when I need them, they're right here. The day I cut my finger open there, it was really handy that I actually had helichrysum in stock or on hand, because I got the helichrysum straight onto it and I didn't need to have stitches. It was quite deep. I didn't need stitches, and it cleared up quite took about a week, but the deepness of it started to heal fairly quickly, and it stopped bleeding very quickly as well. So it was definitely handy to have such an amazing oil on hand. A friend of mine just had a massive scar on her head, and it took me 2 days to get the helichrysum to her, which still works. But if next time she's got it on, well, hopefully she won't do that again, but next time she needs it, she's got it. And so she'll be able to get to it much quicker, which is a good idea. It's definitely worth being proactive. Anyway, I did promise 3 cool things about oils, and I truly believe that they are safe, that they are effective, and they are affordable. Okay, they come from nature. So, it says here they have no side effects and no addictions. Obviously, if you're allergic to a particular plant, then don't use it. Mum doesn't use jasmine because she knows she's allergic to the plant. So that would be a bit counterproductive. Saying that, she can use everything else, which is great, and they are natural. Your body works with them. They don't leave any toxic buildups on your liver and your kidney and things like that. Your doTERRA oils are certified pure therapeutic grade, which is beautiful, and you'll find that on all of the bottles. Let me grab a bottle and I'll show you. Here we go. You will find the little coding on each bottle that tells you that it is that it has been tested. Also on the bottom, you will find a number, a batch number and things. And if you go to a site called co-impact, no, what's it called? Source to you. .com, you will find all the co-impact sourcing stories, but you will find what that means and exactly what's in that bottle, how it's been tested, everything that they did to that oil to prove that that oil is pure, and what you've got in the bottle is exactly what you expect it to be. They are effective. The essential oils permeate the cell membrane. They actually get in and help with things like your free radicals and the germs and different things, which is great. I had a conversation with someone earlier this week around colds and coughs and things like that. So traditionally, if you get a cough, the first thing you do is go down to the pharmacy and get some cough syrup, which suppresses your cough. Okay, so yes, it makes it a little bit more comfortable for you, but it doesn't actually clear it up. It doesn't get rid of the germ. Basically, you're waiting for it to do, for the germ to leave itself. What you're doing is suppressing it and, fighting it a little bit, but you'll find that whilst the immediate response is great, you actually have to take it for a little bit longer because you haven't fought the germ, you haven't cleared it up, you've just suppressed it. Where when you use your oils, things like the Easy Air or the peppermint or even lavender, they get in and they fight the germs, they get them out of the system. Quite often you'll have that response where, the nose will just run like a tap for a day, but then it's gone. Instead of suppressing it and having the sniffles for 3 weeks, run like a tap, gone in a day, and get back to life. So they are very, very effective, and they do work very quickly. They are affordable. They work out at, pennies per drop is what is the wording they use. So we'll go with that one. They are quite cheap when you break it down and realize that you're using 1 or 2 or 3 drops out of, well, use On Guard there, for example. It's about $54 a bottle, and there's 300 drops in it. And whenever I put that in my diffuser, I'm putting 3 drops. So it's costing me like 54 cents to use that to boost the immune system of my entire family, fight airborne germs, and yeah, make us all feel better. Soothes a sore throat, it's cleansing, does all those beautiful things. So when you sort of break it down that way, it's like if I use that particular oil every single day, it's less than a cup of coffee for a week. So they are affordable. Sometimes when you first start out, it gets a bit expensive because you've got to buy everything. But that's like everything. Everything works that way. So, if you start using them and start replacing them as you need to, you will find that they are quite affordable. Peppermint is an energizing one. It's a great wake up one. It's a good one, if you've had busy meetings all day and you've just been flat out and sort of come 3 o'clock, you've still got, 2 hours of work that you've got to do, but you just want to like crash, then a drop on your hand, breathe it in, and you'll actually feel the front of your brain go, okay, let's go. And you'll be revitalized and you'll have the energy to get through the afternoon. It's one that school kids find very effective after lunch. So, because, a lot of them, start to fidget and things after lunch because they're trying to stay awake. So a drop of peppermint stops the fidgets well, not completely, but it will help reduce the fidgets because their brain's more awake, which is why they fidget, to try and keep it awake. So peppermint is a great one. Lavender, once you get home from school and you're sort of, your brain's in overdrive or work, whatever, and your brain's in overdrive and you need to just calm it a bit, then a drop of lavender is great. Same thing, you can smell it, you can pop it in your diffuser, you can put a drop in your bath. It is a great calming oil, and I love that it's an antihistamine as well. So like I said, there's lots of crossovers from your different oils as to what they do. It's very few oils that have just one purpose. You will find when you start to research them, they've got a list of uses. That word will do. Okay, across the top there, or not across the top, but just here you'll see where it says ATI. Okay, so that means we can use them aromatically, topically, and internally. Now, not all the oils can be used this way, and that's why those little coatings are quite handy, because you can see it straight up. And when you go through sort of some of the books or the apps, they use the same terminology. So aromatic is a great way is when you diffuse it or inhale it, and that positively affects your mood. It helps to cleanse the air. It supports the respiratory system. It is a great way to use them. So you can use your diffuser. Okay, so your diffusers have a well in them. You put water in the well. They all have a line, so they are all pretty much tell you how much water to use. So you fill them up with water, just cold water. It's not hot, it's not heated anymore like it used to be, because what they've found is that if you use the ultrasonic diffusers, the cold mist ones, it doesn't change the composition of the oil. So that in itself is brilliant. Okay. Secondly, all your diffusers will have a little thing like this at the bottom. Okay. When the water runs out, it turns off. It's brilliant. I love it. If the kids or the dogs happen to knock it over, same story. You've got that much water and it's cold water. And if there's nothing left here, it turns off. So it is relatively safe. Once you've put your water in in a diffuser this size, probably 4 to 6 drops is all you need. Okay, and pop the lid back on, and you'll have your buttons. You'll find that on most diffusers, there we go, you'll have a button for the light and you'll have a button for the mist, and that'll just give you a couple of different options. And it's always good when you first get your diffuser to read the instructions so that you know what your diffuser does. I've got a heap of diffusers. They're all different. They all work basically the same, in that they've got a light button, they've got a mist button, but it depends which diffuser I use as to how long that mist button works. This particular one only goes for 4 hours, where the new one that looks like this but with a slightly different thing, it goes for 12. So it just depends on the diffuser itself. But they are a great way to use them, especially in winter when you've got everyone coming in and out, and again, that whole seasonal threats thing. You want to, have the air as clean as you can so that the whole family, if someone comes in with a sniffle, it doesn't go around to everybody else. The other way I do like to use them, and let me grab an oil so I can show. What have I got here? Yeah, this one will do. I love this one. Okay, another way to inhale them or to use them aromatically is to roll them or put a drop on your hand and just breathe it in, still aromatically, and that's great for that whole mood. Or if you use the easy air to help you breathe, it is a great way to use them. Topically, rollers are great because they're already broken down or diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So your rollers are a brilliant way to use them, and you can use them like a perfume. You can use it on your hand, breathe it in, depending what you're using, again, as to which way or where you use it. One of the funny ones in one of the books is in the emotional book, Emotions one, it says that for a lot of your emotional stuff to actually roll it on this part of your arm, which I found quite bizarre, but it's a meridian that gets straight into that energy. So that's a really interesting one. On kids that you need to, calm down or whatever, straight up the back of the spine is brilliant. When I wake up my daughter in the morning, I grab the Motivate and I put it on her feet because I can get to them. But the feet, have points that connect to everything within her body anyway. So I put them on her feet and the oil gets in very quickly, just like if I was putting it on her hand and making her breathe it. So it is a great way to use it. Localized benefits, using it topically. I often have people sort of say, which is the best way to use it? And there isn't a best way. There is a best way for each condition, each particular circumstance. So when I cut my finger, for example, putting helichrysum in a diffuser wouldn't have done anything for it, but putting helichrysum straight onto it, its nickname is liquid stitches. So putting it straight onto it was brilliant. Putting it in the diffuser wouldn't have worked. It's an amazing oil, just wouldn't have worked that way. Where, if you want to calm down the mood in your house or the energy in your house, then pop your lavender in, put your adaptive, even some of your citrus oils, because they're just like antidepressant type ones. They're just beautiful to use. So they work beautifully in your space because you're breathing them in, and it's, it's a very subtle way to get things changing in your environment. Where you can pop it on your hand and breathe it in as well, but it's a great way to use it, or I find it's a more effective way in the diffuser as opposed to if you're trying to sort of affect everybody, then you need the diffuser. If you're using it for yourself for localized benefits, like I use the Intune every morning, so I use it on my neck and on my wrists. Every night I use the past tense and I put it directly on the muscle there to relax the muscle. So, putting it in the diffuser might help me sleep. Rolling it here knocks me out. So it just depends which way you want to use it. You've got to find the way that works best for you and is appropriate for the circumstances or the result that you want. You can take some of your oils internally, not all of them. Okay, there are definite ones that you shouldn't take internally, but there are some that are just lovely. Like your citrus oils, for example. If you were to scratch the peel of an orange or a lemon, that's where the oil comes from. So that's exactly what you're putting into your water. So you get the benefit of it, the taste of it in your water, and it's nice and safe, and you don't have any wasted fruit. If you've got the fruit, awesome, do it that way. Otherwise, know that you've always got that backup. You've got a drop of lemon that you can use every morning because it's nice and cleansing for your system. Or you've got the green mandarin. I love the green mandarin. It's like cordial with no calories, and it's good for my joints. So, you've got to find the ones that you like. So it is a great way to use it in your water, nice and handy. You can put a drop under your tongue. So put a drop on your hand and put it under your tongue. It's very hard to get the bottle and put a drop under your tongue. So always pop it onto your hand and then use your finger and put it under your tongue. Or in a veggie cap. You can make up your own capsules, or doTERRA has some supplements that are ready-made as well. So you've got a few different ways to use it. These are supplements that are already made. This is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So it's actually made up of 3 different products, and it is the number 1 product that doTERRA has because it is your multivitamin, it is your omega-3, 6 and 9s, and what else? Antioxidant, cellular energy and longevity, does amazing things. And this particular pack of supplements is one of the starter kits this month. So we've got this and a couple of oils in a kit that we always have that particular kit, but it doesn't always include wholesale membership, where this month it includes wholesale membership. So it is a great way to get started. If oils aren't quite your thing yet, but you're really interested in the low tox and the lifestyle changes, then, and you're looking for a good multivitamin or a good supplement, then this is a great way to start. Okay, back to a few more oils. I've mentioned lemon already. See how Ice Blue and Easy Air only have the A and the T? It's because we don't take those ones internally. Okay, we can take the digestion. We can put a drop of that in our water for upset tummy. We can put a drop of lemon. We can't put a drop of Ice Blue. It does have some very strong, naturally occurring chemicals in it, and you'll notice that it's actually got the little childproof lid on it as well. That particular one only comes in a 5 ml bottle, so it is quite strong and amazing oil. I love it for sore muscles. I mentioned that you can use your lavender or your past tense or even your peppermint for a headache. If they're not cutting it, Ice Blue is the go. For a migraine, I use it here, and for a headache, you can use it here or even here. So Ice Blue is great. Comes in a few different things, the Ice Blue. So you will see in some slides later on, you'll see the Ice Blue rub. That's brilliant if you've got sore muscles or aches and pains, arthritis, that type of stuff. It is a really effective cream to get into those. And if you're starting back at the gym, the Ice Blue rub is brilliant to use before you go to help stop like little muscle tears and soreness in your muscles, and then use it again when you're finished, and that way you won't have that complete can't move feeling. So it is a great one. Easy Air is paired with On Guard, brilliant for winter, for all your seasonal stuff, just clear breathing, airways, anything respiratory. The Easy Air and the On Guard is for anything to do with your immune system. So they are great ones. Frankincense is definitely one of my favorites. It promotes calm feelings. It's anti-aging, so I use it in my skincare, or it's actually in the skincare from doTERRA that I use. And it's also in the DDR Prime because it helps the cells perform optimally. So frankincense is phenomenal and just smells divine. It's my Zen bath if I'm having a bath because it's just getting too much. 2 drops of that in my bath, and it is total chill out zone and always feel amazing afterwards. Wild orange isn't in the starter kits, but anyone that joins my team under any of my team, I always make sure that you've got a bottle of orange in your welcome pack, because it is beautiful, energizing, invigorating. You can mix it with any of the other oils just to change the smell a little bit, and quite amazing oil. This picture is your top 10 oils. These 10 oils, as you can see, can be used individually, can be mixed, can be, work together. These 10 oils are as pictured there in the 15ml bottles and the 5ml. That's your home essentials kit. All of those oils in a 5ml bottle is your family essentials kit. And as pictured with some other things, it is part of your nature solutions kit. So that is, that if you're sort of going, oh, I don't even know where to start there. Okay, get those 10 and do that. But we do have other kits if you're after some more specific areas. We'll come to those ones in a second. There are 3 ways to get oils into your house. Okay, you can just buy them off me at retail, which is fine. I don't mind. It is the most expensive way for you, but it is doable. Or if you want to do them wholesale, do what Kirsty did today, and open up a wholesale account. It's quite simple. You just you can go into theoilhut.com and just follow the links and sign yourself up. Or if you're not sure, you can just drop us a message, and we can help you get that started. Now, wholesale is good. Okay, it's $35 for a wholesale account, or if you do start with any of the starter kits, that wholesale account fee is waived, so that's great, and you have 25% off retail prices for 12 months. At the end of 12 months, they charge you $25 to renew, should you want to renew. And as a thank you for renewing, they send you a $37 bottle of peppermint. So even though you're paying to renew, you're getting more back for it. Those of us that love our oils, and not just our oils, but all the low tox products that doTERRA provides as well, things like your shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent, skincare, soaps, first aid creams, things like that, then your wholesale account, you can do a regular order. You can change that order every month, but if you do an order every month, then you get things like free product of the month, you get points, which you then can cash in for more products. And yeah, so it's a good way to do it. It's not a requirement. You don't have to do the LRP. But when you sort of start to look at it, if you start to use the products and you start, this month you grab the shampoo because your shampoo was nearly out, so you buy the shampoo this month, and, you finish up your skincare, and next month you grab the skincare, then doing it with a loyalty rewards program is a great way to do it. And I get a lot of my products through the loyalty rewards, because they give me a discount, they give me a percentage back of the points value. I then cash that in and get the oils that my family needs. So it is a great way to purchase it. This is the Nature Solutions kit. I did mention this one. Those top 10 oils are in here, as you can see, with a few other oils. But then you've also got a diffuser, you've got a storage box up here. You'll see that's the past tense that I talked about. That's the one I roll down here of a night time. If you have girls of any age living in your house, this is the oil that you need, the Clary Calm. That is the girls' stuff. This one here is your little first aid ointment. It is phenomenal. I've been using it on my nails even, because I sort of had some fake ones and I need to get my nails back into good shape, and the cuticles, so I've been using it on my nails. My lips have been a bit dry. I have one sitting in the car. I've been popping a little bit on my lips, scarring, zits, things like that. This cream is brilliant. Toothpaste, the Easy Air stick, that's a vapor stick, so that's a great one for winter. And if the kids use it, it's in plastic, so if they drop it, it's not the end of the world. And this is the ice blue rub that I mentioned, being for sore muscles and just aches and pains. And, you know, when I've done markets and had to put cabanas up, things like that, this has been an absolute lifesaver. And even now, like, I'm still doing a bit more driving than I'd like to, so I do get a bit sore in the back. So this one is a great one to relieve that. This would be my current favourite kit, the Emotional Wellbeing Kit, mainly because I love the oils that are in it. I was using them anyway, and if you're sort of not quite ready to do the whole first aidy or proactive health thing that the Family Home Essentials kit provides, then this kit gives you 5 oils that smell awesome and a diffuser. So you can put your balance in to, you know, bring about some grounding and calming. You've got your adaptive, you've got your citrus bliss, you've got lavender peace to help you sleep, you've got elevation, which is your joyful blend. So this kit is brilliant. And as you can see from this chart here, you can use them individually, but you can mix them a little bit as well. So I always I use the balance a lot, and when I use the balance, I always put a citrus with it. So if you've got this kit, add the citrus bliss. Otherwise, I use orange or tangerine or whatever I have on hand. So it's a nice one. This one here is your adaptive, and that is another one of my favorites. So this is a great kit. Now, down the track, if you've started with this kit, these 4 oils here, okay, that's your mood management kit, and you can buy them as a kit again at any stage, or you can buy them all individually as well. So it is a great one. Okay, then we've got your home essentials and your family essentials that I mentioned. So the home essentials is all 15 ml bottles with a diffuser, and your family essentials is all 5 ml bottles and no diffuser. Emotional aromatherapy, we do a whole class on emotional aromatherapy, so that's another starter kit. You've got lots of choices. Wellness boxes are another great one. This one here, bedtime bliss. Everything in this kit is to do with sleeping, calming, anxiety, stress, that type of thing, just that whole calming aspect. This one here, sports, being able to breathe easy, being able to work out, being able to move. It's all about that one. And this one's seasonal wellness. So that one's fairly clear as to what it does. It's about boosting your immune system, being able to breathe easy, and it even has your sanitizing mist. So it is about fighting the germs. So it is a brilliant one. Okay, it's all right. I have a daughter who's complaining. Okay, I'll have to read. I'll read. I'm nearly finished, so I will be back. Close the door, please.
Well, I was getting this pen. It's really cool.
Okay. So the question is, do you want to live the wellness lifestyle? Do you want to share and get your products paid for? And do you want to build and earn an income and make an impact? So personally, like, I've been doing it for about 5 years. I want to live the wellness lifestyle. I love using the oils. I love using the skincare. I love using actually most of the products that are in that home spa picture, because for me, doTERRA is way more than just oils. Okay, I do share it, hence the reason I'm a team leader now and I've got a team underneath me. Building, well, you know, I'm there, but it's for me, it's been a slow process, and that's fine. It's happening. Not quite making an income yet, but I definitely get my products paid for, so it is lovely. Top health concerns. Now, I mentioned a whole pile of kits, and I've thrown a whole lot of different things out there. So this is something for you to think about. What are your top 3 health concerns? Okay, you don't have to put it into the comments, but if you are interested in finding out a little bit more, just have a think about what 3 things, or your top 3 things that you would like to work on, and pop them in a message to me, and I can give you some guidance as to which kit or which oils would be the right direction for you to go. Okay, the joy of sharing oils. What else have we got in here? Stuff about the income. This is just a picture of my team, of some of my team. Like I said, we've all come from very different areas, different with the careers, the jobs that everybody has are very wide and varied, but we all love our oils. We all want to live a cleaner, healthier life. So that is what we do. The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. And you know what? This is something that is available to all of you, and we are here to help support you. We have the Together Inspiring Amazing group, which is the open group that we invite everyone to, and we stream this class to that group as well as post daily just ideas, recipes, just different information. So that group is a public, well, it's a private group, but anyone can join it. Then we also have a team support group. So anyone that does have a wholesale account, we then have a group that, helps you understand how to get the most from your account and why, what the loyalty rewards does. And, we notify you, we let you know what the specials are and, just to help you that way. Today's class, I did notice that I've had a few people come along, so there's been quite a few that have popped in. So if you're still here, thanks for hanging with me while we go through some of the things. And tell your friends. This class just streams magically to your screen every Wednesday night, and it is different every week. We do this particular class once a month, and not once has it been exactly the same. So it's always worth popping in and listening along and seeing if you pick up some information. Righto. Well, I think that is about all I wanted to say today. A couple of things before I go. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I've this week gotten notification of an award that I've made a finalist for. So that's the Australian Champion. So that's pretty exciting. And if you get a chance, vote for me in the Australia Post Awards as well. That would be awesome. The links are all on the, where are they? On the Tiatheoillady page. I think they're all on the Oil Hut. They're in the group. So you'll find them. They're there somewhere. But I do appreciate your support and seeing a few of the new names and a few names that pop up on classes nearly every week. So it's always good to have you along. And like I said, if there is anything we can help you with, if you've just got a question about the oils, send me a message or ask it on the page or in the group, and we will answer it for you. Until next week, have a good one. I've no idea what next week's class will be. I will make a decision in the next 24 hours and schedule that class for you, and I will see you next week. Susie still has one this Friday. I think we're up to heart chakra energy this Friday, and Faye's got a class next Tuesday. I think Marie has one on Monday. So just keep an eye out in the page. We usually flick the links over to the page for the different classes that are coming up. Righto, have a good night. See you next time.